Hello and welcome to Cool Fire News, where we dive deep into topics that matter to you. I'm Siri, and today we're discussing a crucial topic that plays a vital role in our day-to-day work life, basic occupational health and safety. So, grab your coffee, sit back, and let's talk about how you can stay safe and healthy at work. When you think of workplace safety, what comes to mind? Maybe you envision hard hats, safety goggles, or maybe even those bright yellow caution signs. But occupational health and safety is much broader than just equipment or signs. It's about creating a safe and healthy work environment so that everyone goes home safely at the end of the day. Hi, I'm Madison, an occupational health and safety specialist. It's great to be here. Thanks for joining us. Madison, could you start by explaining what exactly occupational health and safety entails? Absolutely. Occupational health and safety, or OHS, is a multidisciplinary field concerned with the safety, health, and welfare of people at work. It encompasses the laws, standards, and programs that aim to make workplaces safer and healthier. Employers have a responsibility to provide a safe working environment, and it's also about empowering employees to recognize hazards and report unsafe conditions. That's interesting. Could you give us an example of a common workplace hazard? Certainly. One common hazard is ergonomic issues, like those arising from poor workstation setup, which can lead to musculoskeletal problems. This is especially relevant for office workers who spend a lot of time at their desks. And what steps can companies take to address these ergonomic issues? Companies can conduct ergonomic assessments and provide adjustable furniture. Training employees on proper posture and workstation setup is also essential. Simple changes can make a big difference in preventing injuries. We often hear about personal protective equipment, or PPE, in the workplace. Why is PPE so important? PPE is crucial because it acts as the last line of defense against potential injuries when other controls are not feasible or sufficient. This includes hard hats, gloves, masks, and safety glasses. Providing the right PPE and ensuring it is used properly is key to maintaining safety. Absolutely. It's vital that everyone understands their role in safety. Speaking of which, what are some responsibilities that employees have on this front? Employees should be proactive in their safety, reporting hazards, participating in training, and consistently using PPE. They should also understand their rights concerning workplace safety and not hesitate to speak up if they feel unsafe. Great advice. Let's now talk about a key component in maintaining a safe workplace: procedures in hazard analysis. How important is hazard analysis in the workplace? Hazard analysis is critical for identifying and evaluating risks before they result in accidents. The process helps in pinpointing potential hazards, assessing the risk associated with them, and implementing control measures to mitigate those risks. It usually involves steps like observing work processes, identifying hazards, assessing the level of risk, and implementing controls. Regular reviews and updates to this analysis ensure ongoing safety as processes and environments change. That sounds essential. What steps should a company take to conduct an effective hazard analysis? First, gather a team that includes employees familiar with the work processes. Then, document each step of the process and identify any potential hazards associated with it. Once identified, assess the risk level of these hazards and decide on control measures to mitigate or eliminate the risks. After implementing these controls, continuously monitor their effectiveness and make adjustments as necessary. It's also crucial to involve employees in this process to gain their insights and ensure they are aware of the safety measures. Thanks for those detailed steps, Madison. It's clear that a proactive approach in hazard analysis can significantly reduce workplace incidents. Absolutely. Prevention is always better than cure, and hazard analysis is all about preventing accidents before they occur. Another critical aspect of workplace safety is the control of hazardous energies, often referred to as lockout-tagout. How does this procedure contribute to safety? Control of hazardous energies, or lockout-tagout, LOTO, is a safety procedure that ensures machines are properly shut off and not able to be started up again before maintenance or repair work is completed. This process involves locking or tagging the energy isolating device to prevent the release of hazardous energy, which could cause injuries or fatalities. By following LOTO procedures, companies can prevent accidental startup of machinery and release of stored energy, ensuring maintenance personnel are safe. That's really important. What steps should be followed in a LOTO procedure? The first step is to prepare for shutdown, informing all affected employees. Next, Turn off the equipment and isolate it from energy sources. Apply the lockout or tagout devices to energy isolating devices, ensuring they cannot be removed without the appropriate authorization. After securing, release any stored energy and verify the isolation of the equipment by attempting to start it. Once all checks are complete, maintenance can safely be conducted. After the work is completed, remove the lockout-tagout devices, notify employees, and restart the equipment carefully. It's clear how vital the control of hazardous energies is to ensure safety during maintenance. Thank you for breaking it down for us. My pleasure. Maintaining stringent LOTO procedures is a key element in preventing workplace accidents. Let's now shift our focus to fall protection, barricades, and scaffolds. These are essential components in construction and maintenance jobs. How do they contribute to workplace safety? Fall protection is vital in preventing falls, which are one of the leading causes of workplace injuries and fatalities. This includes using safety harnesses, guardrails, and safety nets. Barricades help in keeping unauthorized personnel out of hazardous areas and protecting workers from falling debris. Scaffolds provide a stable and secure platform for workers to perform tasks at height. Following proper protocols when setting up and using these tools is crucial for ensuring the safety of all employees working at heights. What are some best practices when it comes to using fall protection and scaffolds? Regularly inspect all fall protection equipment before use to ensure it's in good condition. Train workers on how to properly wear and adjust harnesses. When it comes to scaffolds, always ensure they are erected and dismantled by trained professionals and that they are stable and capable of supporting the intended load. Additionally, using barricades to mark off areas that are under construction or being repaired helps in managing pedestrian and worker traffic around potentially dangerous zones. It's evident that having these protections in place can make a significant difference in preventing accidents. Any final thoughts on this topic? Yes, it's about creating a culture of safety where everyone is aware of and respects the established procedures. Consistent training and reminders about the importance of these safety measures are key to preventing accidents and ensuring everyone goes home safely. Thank you for your comprehensive insights, Madison. It has been enlightening to learn about these critical aspects of occupational health and safety. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure to share this important information. Before we finish, let's delve into an equally critical area, fire safety and the fire code. How can workplaces ensure they are fire safe and compliant with fire codes? Fire safety is an essential component of any workplace safety plan. It involves implementing measures to prevent fires, provide early warnings, and ensure safe evacuation. This includes regular fire drills, maintaining clear and accessible escape routes, and ensuring all fire detection and suppression systems such as alarms and extinguishers are in working order. Compliance with the fire code involves understanding and adhering to regulations that cover everything from the storage of flammable materials to the design and maintenance of fire exits. What are some key elements that workplaces should focus on to enhance fire safety? Education and training are paramount. All employees should be familiar with the fire safety protocols, including how to use fire extinguishers and the evacuation procedure. Regular inspections and maintenance of fire safety equipment are crucial, as is keeping walkways and emergency exits clear of obstructions. It's also important to conduct fire risk assessments regularly to identify potential hazards and address them promptly. It sounds like a comprehensive approach is needed. Can you share any final tips on fire safety? Always be vigilant about potential fire hazards like overloaded electrical circuits and improper storage of flammable materials. Make sure that everyone understands the importance of fire drills and knows the location of fire exits. Establishing a fire safety committee can also help in keeping fire safety a priority. Thank you for those invaluable insights on fire safety and overall workplace safety, Madison. We hope our listeners found this information as insightful as we did. Thank you for having me. It's vital that we all stay informed and proactive about safety in the workplace. Before we wrap up, let's touch on an emerging approach in safety management, value-based safety. Can you explain what this entails? Certainly. Value-based safety is an approach that integrates safety as a core value within an organization rather than just a priority. Priorities change, but values are consistent. This approach encourages all employees to embrace safety as an integral part of their work ethic and daily activities. By embedding safety in the company culture, employees at all levels are empowered to take ownership of safety practices, which can lead to a more engaged and committed workforce. How does implementing a value-based safety approach impact a company? It leads to an environment where safety becomes second nature, reducing incidents and improving productivity. Employees feel valued and part of a team, which boosts morale and motivation. Moreover, it enhances communication and trust between management and workers, as everyone works towards a common goal of ensuring safety for all. This sounds like a forward-thinking strategy. Any tips for organizations wanting to adopt this approach? Start by educating leadership and employees about the importance of safety as a core value. Encourage open communication and feedback about safety issues without fear of reprisal. Recognize and reward safe behaviors and continually evaluate and adjust your safety programs to align with company values. Thank you, Madison, for these eye-opening insights into value-based safety. You've given us much to think about in terms of integrating safety into the fabric of workplace culture. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure discussing these important topics. Before we conclude this episode, I wanted to address a significant yet often overlooked aspect of safety: off-the-job safety. How does this relate to workplace safety? Off-the-job safety is about maintaining safety awareness outside of the workplace. It covers safety practices at home, during recreational activities, and while traveling. Encouraging employees to practice safety at home helps reduce accidents and injuries that can affect their ability to perform at work. It also reinforces the message that safety is a continuous commitment, not just something to consider while on the clock. What are some examples of promoting off-the-job safety? Examples include providing safety tips for home improvement projects, driving safety advice, and even seasonal safety reminders, such as being cautious during tropical storms. Companies might consider running campaigns or workshops that highlight these areas, encouraging employees to share best practices and experiences. This not only benefits the employees but also their families. That's an excellent point. An all-encompassing approach to safety can have a positive impact on overall well-being. Any final thoughts on this topic? Promoting off-the-job safety strengthens the bond between employee and employer, showing that the company cares about the well-being of its workforce beyond the workplace. Encouraging a safety-first mindset, no matter where they are, helps solidify a culture of safety in all aspects of life. Thank you once again, Madison, for sharing your exhaustive knowledge and insights with us today. It's been a truly enlightening discussion. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure talking about such important topics. Before we wrap up today's episode, let's discuss another critical aspect of maintaining a safe working environment: incident investigation and reporting. Why is this process important for workplace safety? Incident investigation and reporting are crucial components of a robust safety program. When an incident occurs, whether it's an injury, a near miss, or property damage, it's essential to investigate it thoroughly. The main goal is to identify the underlying causes and prevent future occurrences. This involves collecting detailed information about the event, analyzing the data, and implementing corrective actions. Reporting these incidents also contributes to transparency and continuous improvement in workplace safety practices. What are the key steps in conducting an effective incident investigation? Start with preserving the scene and ensuring safety to prevent further incidents. Gather all relevant information by interviewing witnesses, taking photographs, and reviewing any available video footage. Analyze the data to identify both immediate and root causes. It's important to ask why repeatedly to uncover these root causes. Develop and implement an action plan to address the identified issues. Finally, document the entire process and communicate the findings and improvements to all employees. That sounds comprehensive. How can companies ensure that their incident reporting encourages employees to participate? Creating a culture where employees feel comfortable reporting incidents without fear of blame or retaliation is crucial. Encourage open communication and provide training on the importance of reporting all incidents, including near misses. Implement anonymous reporting options if necessary and ensure that management responds promptly and constructively to all reports. Recognizing employees for proactive reporting can also motivate participation. Thank you for shedding light on this vital topic, Madison. Incident investigation and reporting play a key role in preventing future accidents and fostering a safer workplace. Indeed, they do. By learning from incidents, organizations can continually improve their safety practices and prevent reoccurrences. As we near the end of our episode, let's discuss disaster prevention and mitigation, which is crucial for both workplace and community safety. What does this involve? Disaster prevention and mitigation focuses on identifying, assessing, and reducing the risks of disasters, whether natural or man-made. This involves creating and implementing plans and strategies that minimize the impact of disasters, ensuring that both businesses and communities are prepared and resilient. It includes structural and non-structural measures, such as reinforcing buildings against earthquakes, developing emergency response plans, and educating the public about preparedness. How can companies integrate disaster prevention and mitigation into their safety protocols? Companies can start by conducting comprehensive risk assessments to identify potential threats and vulnerabilities. From there, they can develop disaster preparedness plans, which may include employee training, emergency drills, and establishing communication systems for crisis situations. Collaboration with local emergency services and community organizations can also enhance preparedness and ensure a coordinated response. What role does technology play in disaster prevention and mitigation? Technology plays a significant role by providing tools for early warning systems, real-time monitoring of environmental conditions, and efficient communication during emergencies. Innovations like AI and data analytics can help predict potential disasters and plan appropriate responses, ultimately helping save lives and minimize damage. Thank you for these insights on disaster prevention and mitigation, Madison, and for all the valuable information shared today. Thank you for having me. It's vital that we continue to prioritize safety and preparedness in all aspects of life. Thanks for tuning in to Cool Fire News. We hope you found today's discussion both informative and inspiring. Until next time, stay safe and take care.